Cross-training isn't always helpful. Now, cross-training is something that we need to do as endurance athletes, regardless of what sport we're doing, to make sure that we mentally not only have a break from our sport, but also help train other coordinations, we can help train different coordination patterns, different motor patterns, strengthen or utilize different muscles compared to what we're used to using in our sport. However, we need to be focused on the intention of that cross-training. Is it a break from what we're actually doing with our sport? Is it a supplement to our sport because of what we're dealing with an injury, or if we just need a break from our sport and we're utilizing it to replace a workout that we would normally be doing for the day? Because what we don't want to have happen is that we're adding additional workouts to our training plan that's already set for our sport, and this cross training is not built in already. To everything that you do in your training plan, we need to consider why we're doing it and what it's adding or what it's helping to mitigate within that plan. Because if we're just adding on top of something that's already there without any rhyme or reason why we're doing it, so for example, adding a difficult hike on top of a day where we did a long run when the hike was something that we talked about doing with friends, but at the same time didn't consider what we were doing with our training plan. Not to say that we shouldn't be going to hike with our friends, but we need to maybe change up how we're going about doing our plan for the rest of the coming week, or how we're doing that long run, for example, so that we don't create too much overload, too much volume, in the sense that if we continue to do this week after week, or even in the short term over this week, it may create or set up a bit of overtraining, making our coming weeks, months not as enjoyable, not as appropriate, not as successful, and we start getting too fatigued, we start developing aches and pains and potentially even injury. So I hope that helps. If you are someone who loves to cross train and is struggling to figure out how to fit all these fun things you like to do without upsetting your training schedule, feel free to comment your questions down below, and make sure you like and follow for more from Endurance